Hello Minecrafters, and welcome to episode 21 of our Direwolf 20 Let's Play series. I've got a lot to cover on this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and get going on it. One thing I need to do first is to correct something from my last video. On the tree farm, when I switched out the power to the survivalist generator times 64, and I was setting up the Project Red back here, I had set down the NOT gate and then the timer and then the second NOT gate, and then it shut off, and I said okay, I had it wrong, that the second NOT gate was not needed, but it is. What had happened was the survivalist generator had charged the capacitor bank up to the point that this was working like it was supposed to and had sent a redstone signal to cut it off. I just didn't realize it had gotten that high yet. So I put it back in. Everything's running fine. Kinda. We have plenty of charcoal. I went ahead and cut it off to let everything clear up top, because the issue I'm running into now is a lot of lag. And I believe what is causing it is the harvester. When it clears the trees, it breaks each individual leaf block, each individual log, and there's a lot of ticks to it. Whereas the farming station, poof, the tree's gone. But it takes the area of it and the number of blocks, calculates that, and applies that damage against the axe. So we're fine for now, but in the future I am going to look at replacing the planter and the harvester and go back with the farming station again and set up an automation process to craft the stone axes, simply because the lag is pretty bad, and the farming station actually uses a little bit less power than the planter harvester combination. The alloy smelter runs at about 100 RF a tick. With the alloy smelter, the planter, the harvester, everything running, collecting, planting, all at the same time, this whole setup is using about 340, 360 RF a tick, which is more than this puts out. This runs at 320 a tick. So the capacitor bank would go up and then down and up and down, and I think we might be a little more efficient pulling this back out, leaving the survivalist generator set up, and going back in with the farming station. So once they get the corrections done on the I can't remember the name of the block. I've got one set up, so hold on, I'll tell you. It's I think it's in factorization, but it's the one that that Direwolf used to program to autocraft. But he announced that it causes a lot of lag on servers. Not that, the machine inventory manager from Steve's Factory Manager. I had actually put this here and I was playing around with it, and I was going to use this to replace all of this. So as soon as they get this to where it's not lagging the server, then I'll have this making my compressed cobblestone, and I'll also get another one to work on the axes, and there you go. Next item up, I have, as you can see, started playing around with making an automated sorter. I know we're getting ready to go into applied energistics, which will cover a lot of our sorting and all. So, but one of the things that I do want to do is have it so that, and I'm not sure where I'll put it, but I've got a ender chest here, and I've also got an ender pouch that I carry with me that's tied to this. And that way, whenever I'm out mining, I can dump all of it in the ender pouch and it will start sorting it. So you can see that this side, all of the ores go down here into this chest, and that's kind of a a buffer for the sag mill. And then the sag mill dumps the powders into this chest, which we can't open right now because that sits on top of it. But anyways, next, the alloy smelter here and here feed off of this one chest, and both dump into here, which puts back into our sorting area. The other thing that I needed to account for are, let's see, well actually it'll be on the filter, I can show you there, the dense ores that we get. So what I have set up here is for any dense ores to come up, drop into the autonomous activator, that will drop them here, or place them here, and the terrain smasher will break them and put the regular ores back into the ender chest, which will then sort it down or wherever it needs to go. And also I'll need to account for things like redstone and coal and things like that that I don't want this system to break. I want to put into another system that can use something like my cobalt pickaxe that has the luck on it, or the fortune 3. That way we can get more materials for the same cost. So looking at a couple of different things there, I do have a good bit of the sorting done. Like I've got all my ingots and most of my crafting stuff in this chest. I've got Ender IO and Tinker's Construct in this one. All my applied energistics, and this was another thing I did. Is I started looking around the world, looking in the meteor, or finding the meteorites, digging through the skystone to get the inscribers. Basically, you dig through the center, you'll get to the skystone chest, and inside the skystone chest will be 1, 2, 3 inscribers. And these are needed for applied energistics. Well, while I was out and about, I ran across one of those big trees that has the cobwebs in it and the spider that spawns under it. And so I went ahead and dug out the spawner. I broke the spawner, opened the case, or opened the chest, and got the division sigil. Yay, because I had been looking for that. And so that is actually one of the things we're going to do, and we might be right on time. So I've got an area set up, and the way that I do this is normally fairly safe. One thing you'll need is you'll need to be about a block tall. And the way I have this set up is oh, hello. You're not supposed to attack a little guy like this, and that's why. So anyways, this is what you've got: your enchanting table in the middle, and then your redstone around it, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out with glass on top of it, your last row with no glass, and then what, 3 rows of stone after that. Now the cool thing is all the mobs that are going to spawn are going to be 2 blocks tall, not 1 block, so they can't spawn in here. And so we have our little chicken in here that we'll let go, and we'll see what we can do. Are we on time? It's too late. Ah, figures, I missed it. But anyways, as you can see there by the data, altar has a redstone circle. Altar and circle placed on dirt. Altar can see the moon. Altar has sufficient natural earth. Altar is in darkness, but it's too late to do the sacrifice. So we will wait till morning. Well, actually, I will wait until morning. I'll just teleport you there. Yeah, we'll play Time Lord. So I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and we are getting closer. The moon is coming up. So we're definitely getting closer. It's supposed to be at midnight, as you can see there. One other thing to keep in mind is you will want a shovel with silk touch. You can use a pickaxe or hammer or something like that with silk touch, but it'll be a whole lot slower. I would suggest go ahead and invest in a silk touch shovel. And so that way, once all this turns into cursed earth, you can grab it up and use it for your spawner that you want to build, or whatever. So we're just going to wait it out and wait for the time. I know it's early. Trying to think if there's anything else. I am not patient. Nope, not at all. So I gotta get to there. Yes, you want to fast forward through this. I just know that, you know, the way I get distracted, something would happen and I would forget to cut the recording back on and midnight would pass. And now my understanding is they can't see through glass. Skeletons are one of the few that can actually see what you're doing. Too early. Dang it. Alright, go ahead and put that. That way I'll hit that and then kill the chicken and then go digging. And one thing about it is you have to get all this up before the sun comes back out, because in sunlight cursed earth will burn, which the good thing is with the glass up against it, it can't. So that's another handy thing about doing it this way. Now I have found that it seems like you have to leave that fringe with the glass not on it, or else it'll tell you that you don't have enough. And here we go. And now we have cursed earth. So we can just start digging all this up. And as you can see, they did spawn a few of them out there. But because of the glass on the main area that they would normally spawn, and it even travels down in here, so. But, I mean, even going all the way out to the stone, they still can't get under here unless it's, you know, one of the kids. And so this is just an easy way to get plenty of cursed earth. Yeah, that's a little bit of it. And like I said, it's a fairly safe way. Now if you wanted to, you could probably sit here and place some more dirt and all that, but let's see, almost 4 stacks. And here's another thing you can do is, I shouldn't get hit. Yeah, there we go. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Easy kills. But anyways, that is how I do the Curse to Earth ritual. And so now we have this activated, and it can be used 256 times. And so now we can do unstable ingots. We can use it to, there's different things. You can use it to remove enchantments, and I've never really figured that one out. I actually have one idea that I may want to use that for, as far as removing enchantments, and that's going to come in over here with the Britannia, because I got to looking at this and I actually did enchant one thing, and it's really interesting the way this works, and I won't be able to get this done in this episode. But the way this works is you come over here and you place the item to be enchanted on here. And then you use mana to charge or to do the transference of the enchantment. But what you do is you place the item up here and you drop your books. And I don't have any on me. I don't think I have any over here. No, they're all back inside. But anyways, you can put your books down here. If the book has more than one enchantment, it will pull the strongest enchantment. So if you've got, you know, Fortune 3 and, I don't know, Knockback 1, it'll pull the Fortune 3. But you can put more than one book down. So if you've got, you know, Fortune 3, Knockback 4, all of them on different books, you put all those books down. You right click on this with the little twig wand, and it will form an enchantment circle down here on the obsidian. And once that forms, you can pick your books up, and it does not use the books. Instead, it uses mana to do the enchantment. And so, but the only drawback to that is if you have something with one enchantment on it, you can't put it on the altar. So it has to be something that doesn't have any enchantments. And I didn't get any armor from any of those guys. I was looking to see if I might have, but I didn't. But anyways, you can only put something up there that does not have an enchantment. So it might be good to take the enchantment off of these, and then I can put it back on with others as well. So I may look into doing that. One of the things I definitely want to do is play around with the unstable ingots. It's funny, I've done the ritual before, but I've never done the ingots before. There's actually another trick that I used to use to get the ingots, and I don't have the sources to do that yet, so I might actually try crafting unstable ingots, which that should be rather amusing. Let me get a few things together and we might play with this thing, so I'll be right back. Okay, I've got a few things together here, and I'm gonna try and craft one item. I'll just do it out here in the middle of the field. If it blows up, I'm still in my little fenced in area, so no biggie. I guess I should take off my armor just in case. From everything from what I understand, if it blows up, it bypasses armor. So I don't want that taking damage anyways, unless, if it ain't gonna do any good to help. Now, one thing you have to remember is this has to be a vanilla crafting table. I do know that. Once you get everything in place, and I can't remember, I think the diamond goes on top. Nope, I guess not. Okay. It goes iron, division sigil, diamond. And as soon as I pick this up, a 10-second timer starts. If this unstable ingot, if during that 10 seconds, if I close my inventory, and that's after I craft it and pick it up, if I close my inventory, if I throw it on the ground, anything like that, anything to try to stop the crafting process, it will blow up and it will kill me. So you want to be quick with it, but you don't want to be so quick that you mess up. So what I'm going to be crafting is Builder's Wand, which is an unstable ingot and an obsidian, which should be easy enough. Just like that, you can see the timer running. And there we go. So, something like that really isn't that big a deal. What I really want to craft is going to be fun. And that is the Dark Portal. If I can find it. Yep. Portal to the Deep Dark, which I'll have to craft 4 unstable ingots, 1 quintuple compressed cobblestone, and 4 quadruple compressed cobblestone. And 4 quadruple. I don't think I have all of that yet. As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure where all my compressed stuff is, because when I looked over here, I don't think... Oh, yeah, it is in there. Alright, so I have 2 quintuples, so I could actually possibly do that. Because there's... Well, quadruple, 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 then quintuple, and then 4 unstables. Quadruple, quintuple. Yeah, why not? Ain't like I ain't never died before. I will have to make sure that I know where everything goes. Okay, division sigil, diamond, nut, and it is quadruples in the corner, quintuple in the middle, and ingots on the outer corners, quads in the corner. So, and I'm not gonna make it. Yes, I am. Ta-da! That was close. So I now have a portal to the deep dark. Sweet. And so now, that's actually one of the other steps that I wanted to take. Because one thing I do want to do is get into doing a quarry. And I was wanting to do that in the deep dark. I just wasn't sure if I could get there. So looks like we have a way to get to the deep dark now. Where do I want to put this? That looks like a neat corner. Oh, might help if I could get all my stuff. Let's see. Where did I offload everything? I know I put my armor out here. Yeah, you can tell I don't have my armor on. I took damage on the fall. Okay, and I've got armor here. My brain's just scattered from doing that. That was cool though. But yeah, that is unstable ingots. So I think we just might end the episode with that. Seems like a good place to end it with to me. We were able to go over what I messed up on last episode. We got that taken care of. I was able to show a simple and fairly safe way to do the ritual here, which I'll clean this up before next episode. And also able to make some unstable ingots. And one of my favorite items as far as building things. And if you've never used this, let me show you real quick what it does. It's called a builder's wand for a reason, and that's pretty much all it's for, is used for building stuff. And we'll just get some cobblestone. Now let's say you've got cobblestone across here, and you're wanting to run that out this way. Well, rather than having to place and place and place and place, this will check your inventory and see if what you are highlighting matches what you have in your inventory. And if so, it will place up to 9 blocks in line with what you're what you're targeting. So I can go up with cobblestone, I can go out. If I were to turn into an ender mini, I could go down. And I mean, it doesn't give you any free resources. It uses the resources that you have in your bag. But as you can see, it places a lot faster than you would ever be able to do by hand. And now I can't find all my stuff. And I'm wondering how many of you, like, yo dummy, you left it right there 2 minutes ago. Wait a minute, was it? Ah, ta-da. All right, and so we got almost 3 stacks of cursed earth, and that will be probably replacing my cow farm for as far as getting mob essence, which it's not running right now anyways. And I know I had said something about getting into blood magic, and so we can also use the cursed earth for generating mobs to kill to generate our mana for blood magic. So I think it was a good episode today. Got a few things done. Got our new wand, got our little portal to the deep dark, where, as I understand it, all the ores and stuff are increased over regular world generation. But yeah, pretty good episode, pretty good time. New things for me too. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If anything today helped out, please click like and help me out. If you would like to be notified and you have not already subscribed, please do subscribe so you can be notified when we post our next episode. I am trying to continue on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and most Saturdays. I don't want to say for sure Saturday, especially with Christmas coming up and things going on. You never know. So, but like I said, I'm trying to set expectations for my listeners that I can keep. So hopefully I will be able to continue doing that, and hopefully you're enjoying the show. So take care, come back to see us, and God bless.